Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Depends on when you're tuned. Basically, this is the Gamer Smith back once again. We're doing a little bit more trovedness. Yeah, gotta love trovedness. Woo! Yeah. But anyway, regardless of that, I'm just basically trying to get everything running and whatnot. Yes. But of course, as you know, like I said, I got my checkup and everything today. And I got a bunch of things going. Like I said, I got my operation on the 3rd of October. Ugh. Then I'm gonna be actually down for Christmas, but that's fine. That's fine. I look after my health and look after my body as good as I can. Like I said, hopefully everybody else is doing good. Yeah. I'm just doing a little bit of grindage here and probably a little bit of PvP at the same time. Actually, I'm gonna see if PvP is actually up right now because I was trying to get that up and running earlier. Got a couple of rounds in. Whatever the case may be. Ooh. I can get more coins. Ooh, nice. Gotta love that coins. Now I gotta go over here. I got some blast coin rewards. I got 4 coins so far. Ooh. So I get this one done. I get about 9 coins. Actually, I'll have 10 because I'll get 5 and one more 6. But depends on what's going on. Of course. Hey, Flower, how are you doing? Woo! Yeah, yeah, for that lurk. Well, I'm always up for whatever the case may be. Of course, I had some good news and some good news today. Basically, I can actually look after get my hernia and stuff done this week, and then I'm going to be off work and be able to do more streaming for the 4 to 6 weeks that I'm off of work. So, I'm so happy about that, man. That means I can actually make my schedule a little bit better too for that amount of time. So I've got my plan done with that. Uh, oh, do you know something? I always will be doing it safely, and I'll always be able to do it that way. I never did anything strenuous since I had it anyway. So I'm not basically going to put myself through hell or anything like that. I'm just going to go along and do what I need to do and just try to keep my health as good as I can. But it's not a real big huge thing because it's only a minor thing. It's not nothing like next to the heart or anything like that. So it's only just there. Like I said, it's just over the years. So now, like I said, my as you get older, of course, it this kind of catches up on you. So I'm not too much worried about it anyway. Regardless of that, like I said, I've got a 98% chance of recovery, so it's really extremely high. Plus, I've also got a good doctor as well. So yeah, I'm just hopefully now within the next little bit, it'll all work out right. And like I said, I just gotta take it easy for a bit. That's all. Like I said, I can't think of it this way. I can't lift a bag of sugar after the third, so I got to do what I got to do. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I might, if you do have room later on, maybe uh, basically Dead by Daylight. If you guys ain't got any space left, I might want to be able to join you if that's okay. Later on tonight, or whatever case you want one of you do that spooky stuff. Anyway, you know what I would like to do? This is what I like to do. Um, just for Halloween, take all the Origins games that we own, and basically make all different types of like streams of it, just for Halloween. That would actually be so sweet because you'd actually be able to do that. But no one ever actually done that yet. I mean, I've been watching YouTubers and stuff like that, streaming their regular stream, but I never seen one going just out of their own way just to do something different. I really haven't. That's weird. But I mean, I see people like streaming all constantly, like just doing the regular runs. Like they'll have a certain schedule or a certain thing, and that's exactly what you do. I never seen anyone actually go along and make a special event. Like, I mean, okay. even when I'm playing Trove, like I said, you notice the costume I'm wearing. Well, that's for Halloween. And each one of the events, I do have like a Christmas one. I've got basically a Valentine's costume. I've got one for every single season. But the thing is, like I mean, just doing something different, like with different games and stuff. Because I like I said, I never seen anyone actually to do that type of stream. Like spend like a 12-hour stream or something like that, and just have a rotation for October 31st. It'd be only one night to do it, but to step out of the norm. And yet, like I said, a bunch of friends. They say if I don't have like the Freddy game, and you do, and like I said, you build a hop in with a bunch of friends, and you split up. Like I said, take 2 or 3 hours of each game, and basically making a whole entire event out of it. But I think that would be fun. It wouldn't be boring either because you're basically swapping out games as you go. But like I said, I've never seen anyone else actually come up with that type of idea before, or actually have tried it. I don't know. Like I said, when it comes to like a 2 or 3 hour stream, like I mean, yeah, it's what it is. Like I said, I was thinking that would actually work because of the fact that October 31st, you get a lot of people, like I said, celebrating the Halloween and so on and so forth. And like I mean, a lot of people are at home and so on and so forth. Only if last year you're gone with the kids for, like I said, trick or treat or something. But that's only about an hour or two, maybe three at the most. Unless you're, like I said, unless you're going into grandparents or something like that overnight. But in most cases, you can get a rotation of people still. And that's what I was thinking. If we, like I said, if we could plan something like that, it'd be awesome. Because then, basically, with this, we would just have a blast. I think it would be a lot more fun than just doing just one game. And so on and so forth. And that's what I might think about doing myself anyway, because I do have 2 or 3 horror games here. I do have the original, um, not the original, but I do have a, um, basically, what's it called? Aliens game here. Basically, you gotta be very careful. Like, I mean, you can set your mic up to it. It'll basically be noise sensitive. So if you actually speak into the mic and stuff, it can actually hear you and actually it'll go along and kill you if you're not careful enough. So you can whisper and stuff into it. You got to be very careful of what you're saying and that too at a certain volume. So that would actually be a challenge, actually. That would be quite interesting. And it's only for the PlayStation 4, sadly. But I forget what the game is called. But it's based off the movies. And it's actually a pretty good game. I started playing that back when, but it's only a single player. But, like I said, doing something like that is to be quite interesting too. Hmm. Like I said, there's so many different ideas. Like I said, I like to be able to have a couple of small games, like a couple of party games that for Christmas, even just like Monopoly and stuff like that. And just have a bunch of people playing that. And let's say even if we don't stream it, like I said, to be able to do it that way and just have a little bit of fun. Like I said, I'd still like to be able to stream something like that. Just have a full party of 4 or 5 people, just basically playing different games, different Hasbro games or something like that. Just have a game night, literally, and that would be something different. That would be something different too. Like I mean, there is a lot of concepts to make a channel itself. And that's what I was thinking. I don't know if it would be boring or not, though. That's the thing. And I don't know if anyone would actually catch on to the idea. But I think they would, you know. But I really don't know how that would work. Because there is so many concepts out there. There's a couple of concepts that's been used in the past. But a lot of those concepts are lost over time, too. Like, I mean, I've seen some of the earlier YouTubers and stuff going in and doing what they were doing or whatever the case may be. So, you got, like I said, games like the parody and so on and so forth. I forget what the name of it is now, but oh no, it's called a Peril D or something. It's quite interesting. Ooh, there's 8 players. What? Oh no, it's only 2 players. Okay. I guess I can make criminal suicide of doing different things like that. I don't know though. Like I mean, it definitely would give off of different aspect to streaming. Ooh, I gotta go with some more bombs before this guy does. Whoops. Gonna try to hit me. Nope. 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 Ooh, come on. Come on, dude. Stop trying to drive me down. Is this all you're gonna be doing? Oh, he's not gonna let me over there. Nope. Going in. Going in. Sweet, sweet. Whoops. Okay, we're doing good, I think. Ew. Is that going to keep me down because I'm going to go along and use that. And wait for a couple of seconds. Oh, you're trying to shoot at me from the bottom. Ah, I get you. All right. Is this some fun? Woo! Fun. Whoa. Whoa. Button. We can't make it up for the other side. Whoa. Plop. Whoa. Will he make it? I don't know. Will he? Ooh. I don't even PvP in this game, and this guy is trying to one out me, and it's not gonna work because, oh yeah, come on, bums away. Zip. Oh. Ooh. 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 Yeah. Ooh. Come on. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not locking on to me, dude. Come on. Boom. Whoa. Well, screw this guy because all he's going to do is lock on to me. He's trying to stay up. Sweet. Sweetness. He's trying to figure out where he's to. Woohoo! No! No! Oh crap! It just blew a hole right underneath me. Oh well, that was fun. Sweet. All right, that's good. Got some coins. Also got another dragon fragment. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. Awesome, awesome. Now I gotta see exactly what I've got left to get here. I got 12 out of 150, but I'm not gonna go for that. I want to be able to get that, but I want to check out something here because I gotta check out the store. See if this is actually refreshed yet. Nope, not yet. It's getting close though. Do 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 do. Oops. All right, I'm gonna go along and get some more water gems and work on those. Of course, I got the other part of the daily done, so it's not too bad. Uh, Moving right along. Do do. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, there's like I said, there's always concepts and stuff I love doing. Hmm. Ooh. Like I said, there's a couple of ideas I can see it working too. Like I said, for the events, there's always some type of event on the go inside of games, so it's not too bad. Whoops, I don't have enough storage space for that. I do have storage space for that. Down. Whoop. Right, I'm gonna go over there and kill this world boss. Yum 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 yum. Got it. And I think no, that is just a regular yellow. Ooh, we do have a 3-star there, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Nope. Nice. Sweetness. Whoa. We gotta go in and kill this thing right here, of course. As always, if you got any questions or comments about Trove or anything like that, I'll be able to help you guys out as much as I can and do it that way. Now, I gotta find out if there's someone behind me or is there, what's going on. Nope, there's nobody else behind me right now. It's a good thing. Now, I do have a dungeon that's facing the, what the heck? Oh, it's facing the hill. Gotcha. Going stood right down. Ooh, sweetness. Do 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 do. And welcome to the stream, guys. Of course. So I'm basically a little bit dragged out right now because I just came from the doctor and stuff like that. But like I said, I'll go on again. Do 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 do. I'm just doing my dailies so I don't miss them just in case I do go to sleep or whatever. I'm not going to go along and just fall asleep and be like, oops, missing a whole entire day of grind. It's just pretty much what I do. Like, I mean, with this game itself, I just making sure I get all my dailies, get all my karma bars done so I don't miss out on them. Because, like I said, the karma bars I can actually buy basically stuff for making crystalline gems and stuff like that. So they're really good for upgrading. A little bit expensive though, but it's worth it. Of course. It's basically doing some dungeons here, trying to get some more cores, and working on that. So it's not doing too bad, I suppose. As always, like I said, if you do like the stream itself, you can always hit the follow button. You can also check my YouTube channel as well. Basically, it's loaded with videos of different types of games. I do multiple different types of games itself. I do Sonic games. I do all that types of games as well, and I'm trying to get more into those as well. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I just got basically a message back from Crazy Bear, Crazy Bear Chaos. He's stuck in almost not the eye of the storm, but he's about 70 clicks away from the storm. And he's getting like 50 kilometers an hour winds already up where he's to. He's going to look at about 150 time it's finished. So he may lose his power. He actually got a chance of losing his spot too. Depends on right where that high of the storm is going to be. If you're basically following the news right now with the two hurricanes actually on the go right now, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. And this is what I'm doing right now, trying to basically follow it up because a lot of you got to remember a lot of the streamers basically live in that same area in the Florida area, so it's just crazy. Like I said, what the area they live into and what they got to be putting up with for the next month, not just the next week, because there's going to be the cleanup and stuff like that. So it's going to be quite interesting. But yeah, I'm just hopefully everything's going to be okay because, like I said, that is a great big edge, crazy storm out there right now. But of course, it's not the craziest time they would have be a storm. But I mean, still pretty high winds. They were expecting 305 clicks winds, Category 4 storm, and it's supposed to go up to close to Category 5 time it actually before it reaches land. And it's going to basically supposed to slow down during the night. And that's the news I got so far of that. Like, I mean, yeah. Like I said, hopefully, like I said, all those people there and even the streamers. Hey, Goofy, how are you doing, my friend? Hopefully, you're doing good today, my friend. Like I said, and welcome to the stream, of course. Like, I mean, I'm trying to watch the news right now, all the hurricane and stuff like that. I'm letting people know what's going on the Florida region, because as I said before, a lot of streamers and stuff are from Florida in that area. So, like I said, it looks pretty crazy over there. It looks really crazy. Nope, I'm not Danish. I'm not a baked good. Nope. I do like Danish stuff, especially with some sour cream. Mm, I love sour cream. Well, it's like the cream or I'm from Canada itself, dude. I've been, like I said, living in Canada all my life. Like I said, to a point, I would never choose any other place to live except here. Oh, but I told you I'm not a baked good. But as I said, I love Danishes. Mm, yep, I love those baked goods. It's almost like going to Turkey. Hey, man, you from Turkey? No, I don't eat myself. And plus, turkey's a little bit dry. Depends on you cook it, though. Yeah. Oh man, there's so many different jokes you can make of that. But it's not even funny. I think every place in the world you can actually make a joke out of to a point. But it depends on if the person wants to take the joke seriously or not. That makes a big, huge difference too at the end of the day. So yeah. But like I said, I love doing this. I like streaming and stuff like that quite a bit. Like I said, it's just something. Yeah. No. 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 Uh, I could never see. I could never make a front of Britain because I've got too many friends. I got too many friends from the UK. And I got too many friends all over the world. But what I'm saying is, it's some of the stuff is easy to make a funny joke out of it than others. Like I said, some people might take an insult to it. That's why I be very careful what I'm saying like that. It sounds funny when you actually look at it because if you got something that's corresponding to food and it's actually a place in the world, that's really easy to actually do that. Like I said, hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully the storm in Florida right now is actually not putting too much of a damper on anybody else's game time, of course. And hopefully they still got power. And some people don't, and some people do right now. To basically expecting it to go to a Category 5 storm. If it's not already gone to Category 5, that is over 300 kilometers worth of winds. And you also got basically, once it reaches land, it's supposed to go back to a Category 4, which is basically devastating winds still, and so on and so forth. It's supposed to be pretty crazy out there for the next week. Like I said, from what I've been seeing, never on TV, the next 24 hours is going to make a big, huge difference. So hopefully everybody's doing good over on that side. Hopefully everybody's doing good for the rest of the world as well. And I say welcome to the stream as well. If you like the stream itself, you can always hit that follow button. You can also check out my YouTube channel. I do a lot of Trove videos. I do Minecraft videos. I do Sonic videos. I do everything to do with games. And that's exactly what I do. And I love doing this stuff. It's pretty crazy. Like I said, I spent a lot of years actually doing this stuff without even being on YouTube. Like I said, it's just something that I like doing. It's just YouTube and Twitch and all that just makes it easier to stream instead of having to do a bunch of. You can still video edit it if you decide to do so, but it saves a lot of time than doing like the tedious video editing that I used to have to do years ago. And at least I don't have to use 56K modems anymore, which is no great big huge difference. At least I could do live stream as live stream, you know. And yes, I am OG, but I'm happy OG, and I'm happy to basically just be there with you guys, of course. Now I gotta find something here. I gotta find that opening in that dungeon. Let's go down inside the dungeon. Ooh. If you never played Trove before, this is one of the best games for those with serious ADD and ADHD. Just because, I'll tell you the reason. If you die, you don't have to worry about really losing nothing. You just basically grind it. Basically, it's a process of elimination game. And it basically it's a lot more calmer, as you can tell by even by me. Like I mean, there's nothing really happens in the game itself. Like I mean, yes, you lose a bit of magic find or whatever, or slow down and get in like a little bit of flux or something. But if you wonder what flux is, that's a currency in the game. And basically, if you die, you lose a little bit of like magic find that reduces your flux a little bit. But besides that, you don't lose anything. You don't lose the progress. You don't lose your weapons. You don't lose anything. So basically, most of the frustration is taken out. Yes, it's a bit cartoonish graphics, but there's a reason why they did that because of the fact that they're all using an older gaming engine. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's different. But no, it's not different on PC. It's just a different platform. Yeah, Trove is actually a lot of fun. It's good for those people. Like, I mean, just think of it this way: if you're bored with every other game that you play, you can hop into Trove itself and basically just not be bored again, because there's so much stuff to do in here. Like I said, it's a mixture between Diablo 3 and well, I can't say Dota because that's a different type of game altogether. But Diablo 3 and Minecraft. Like you can go and craft into Minecraft and stuff like that. You can do the same thing here. You just basically swap your colors and do all that stuff, and just basically build just pretty much anything. And that's exactly the way this game works. Like if you're into the building, not into the grinding, or you can do building and grinding. It's up to you. Like I mean, there's so many options to this game. It's not even fair. Bowie, how are you doing, my friend? And welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah, fancy seeing me here. Yeah, normally I usually try to take 3 streams a day, but the only thing is, it's like certain streams doesn't do anything. So I basically reduced it down to I try to reduce it down to 2 streams now and do it that way. Try to get the most active times and so on and so forth. And actually doing it by schedule too. My schedule is supposed to be 4 o'clock today, but where I was at the hospital and stuff already today, basically I had to go along and I had to go to pre-op because on the third I've got to get a minor operation done. So I'm a little bit off schedule by that because usually I take a short breather before I actually do start streaming, so I'm not going to be too tired. But with this time around, I had to start streaming a little bit sooner, just because of that reason. But it's only, like I said, it's all good. Like I said, as long as I'm getting my streams and stuff like that in and doing all that fun stuff, you know. But yeah, like I said, later on, one of my streaming time is supposed to be, I will be actually probably falling asleep or taking a nap. Probably later on tonight, I might actually do Dead by Daylight or something like that. Or it depends on what is going on, you know. Like I mean, is in that direction. So I got to see exactly what I'm going to be doing, and what I'm going to be doing for basically after the fact. So yeah, and like I said, I'm slowly be able to get things rolling, of course. Now, I've got to find out where that main boss is in this dungeon. I think he's downstairs. Or have I already killed him? Nope, he's right down on the bottom. Do. Okay, we got to go downstairs. Not downstairs, but in here. Sweet. We're doing good with this. Like I said, if you never tried Trove before, I would suggest the game if you do have, like I said, oh, and Toll, oh my God, no, it's that much harder to get mastery. I'm going to show you what basically, not to brag or anything like that, but how much EXP it requires me right now. It's 383 for one level, and that is crazy. 383 just for one level, and it's just like even dragons are not going to cover it no more. Like, I mean, dragons only give you 250, so that means I've got to do that plus a side quest just to get a portion of a level, which is kind of like, ow. Like I said, the highest person right now on the server here, it's 877 mastery is the highest player. But of course, he spent a fortune and everything else to get there. Right now, like I said, I don't spend that much money in this game, or if not at all. So, yeah, I know, but it just gets harder and harder, dude. It gets harder. You just got to push yourself a little bit harder when it comes to those levels. It's just people don't realize until they actually get to the close to the end game and close to that 800 mark, it does get a heck of a lot harder because it requires that much more XP. People will be saying, "Oh no, it's all the same." I wish it was, because I'd be already on 900. But the thing is, it doesn't always remain the same. That's the biggest thing right there, and that's where it changes. People be like, "Oh, it's easier. It's easier because you're higher." Like I said, I wish it was easier. That would actually make it a lot more interesting, a lot more fun to actually get the levels. But it'll make it way too easy to get them too. Did you remember when you first started off, like I said, getting the fast Frank and stuff like that, and doing certain things in fishing? There was a certain point of saying, okay, I've got this mastery, I've got this and this and this, but on the other hand, you know, it's just crazy. So that's exactly what I look at. Z1, how are you doing, my friend? And welcome to the stream, of course. As always, Yeah, I'm just doing some gem boxes right now because it is gem day and try to make up some difference. And now, when I get my camera bars done, I might be going along and get some snooze myself and be able to keep going that way because, like I said, of course, I spent already 4.5 hours in the hospital today. I've got basically pre-op and stuff like that. I'm doing good though. Don't worry about it. It's just that I've got to look at after a minor discrepancy. That's it. And I'm not going to worry about it too much. Like, I mean, I went through worse when I was a kid. As I said, I'm used to going to the hospital and stuff for different things. So, yeah, but it's all good. Like I said, I don't complain about it. I just deal with what I got to deal with. That's it. Yep. But anyway, regardless of that, I'm almost about halfway finished my dungeons and my dungeon runs and my camera bars. I got 2 more camera bars left to go. Ooh. And come on. All right. I got some more eyes. I see. Ooh. All right. What we're going to do here is change the tone and switch it to yellow gem dust and basically just grind that off. Now, if you do need a hand in trove or anything like that, or basically want some information, like I said, you can always ask the question here. You can also check my YouTube channel as well. It does have over 100 trove videos. Yes, I do say over 100. Ugh. Because I spent so much time doing this game over the years and so on and so forth. I try to break down the game as much as I can within 1 hour videos. And like I said, I do have one 9-minute video, but that's only explaining like the basis. You know what about the being interested in primordial dragons? Yes, right. See, the primordial dragons, you need to have one of two things. You need the diamond dragon eggs. You need 3 of them because you need one for each. You also need 400 coins for each one, so that's 1,200 coins in total. The best way to get coins, of course, one not the fastest way, but one of the best ways to get free coins is do the alerts that pops up on the screen. Another way of getting them is using qubits, and just go to dragons into the store, and you can be able to pick up extra coins from there. So you'll be able to use both to basically make it happen for you, and be able to get your dragons a lot faster. And that's something a lot of people don't know because you got to get the rest of the resources. Like, I mean, the rest of the resources, if you buy them off people or just grind them yourself, they're very easy to grind. Absolutely easy. Well, they kept it. Blitz. I will tell you this: they actually added a lot of different ways of getting different things, but dragons are pretty easy to get. You can get about 2 dragons every week. Okay, that's if you do it right. You can get about 600 coins, 700 coins every week. Plus, if you do your dailies, you can be able to even get a little bit more than that. So, like, I mean, you got to remember, it depends on what you got to get yourself and what you need to do for numbers. That's exactly what you got to do. See, you got to remember, what Trove is just a grinder and a process of elimination. How can you? Well, basically, you just do the farming, get all the easy dragons. Candoria, that's one. That's in Flackbarrett. There is basically a fluff dragon now that's into the Candoria and in the Candoria dungeons that you can get the pieces from. That's number 2. You can also get the underwater dragon, which is basically another dragon. You can also get the bubble dragon from fishing. That is number 4, and so on and so forth. Like, I mean, I could go through the list of the ones that's easy to get. Then a little bit of harder ones to get is like the spider dragon, the ice dragon, which basically you got to get the fragments, and so on and so forth. So basically, you want to look at exactly what you can get first, because you want to get your magic find stuff up first and get it up as high as possible. Then you want to basically switch that over so you can actually be able to base and get more stats for your character. So you're doing that much more damage. That's why my damages are so high the way they are, just because of that reason. Because I've got almost every single dragon currently. I'm missing 4 dragons right now, but I'm working on a PvP one every day. I'm just doing, like I said, a scatter run of PvP and looking for that. Where do you get egg fragments? Well, you get them from, what was it? Let me see. I forget exactly where you get them from. I used to know right where you get them from. Let me see. Because there is a lot of dragons out there. Egg fragments. Yes. Actually, I'll tell you, not to answer your question, or basically give you a different one, but I will tell you this. One of the easiest dragons to get in the whole entire game is in Radiant Ruins. What you do is just basically go down to Ignis Isle, pick up some bombs, or get some bombs, and do the clouds. And I will tell you this, getting the clouds and stuff like that is super, super easy. And that's the clouds I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly. It's the easiest dragon in the game. Like I said, you can get that within only a few hours. But the only problem is you still got to get those dragon coins. That is the great big problem with that. So basically, even though you can actually kill these off and get all that, you can actually do it that way. You can line up dragons for every week too. Like, I mean, depends on what one you want to look for and what one you want to get. Like, I mean, you can go along and go to Drowned and get basically the underwater dragon. Well, you could say the pinata, but what I'm saying is, when it comes to the overall dragons, though, yes, if you got pinatas, fine, you can actually get that one pretty quick. But what I'm saying is, the easiest one to farm, a pinata, you don't have to farm. You just basically do pinatas, and that's not a farm. That's just something that people drop and you just do, and that's just it. Like, I mean, that's just the way that dragon works. But when it comes to the other one, that's the easiest one to farm. That's the one with the fragments. And that's exactly what I'm saying in that direction. Now, there is another one. Right. Yep, exactly. But what I'm saying is you don't have to farm it as of such. That's what I'm getting at. You get it from doing the pinatas, which you can get them every day. You don't necessarily have to farm. That's a different one. When you get to the fragments, what drops in the world is what I'm getting at. Like I said, yeah, I know you're trying to correct me on it, or whatever the case may be, but that is the easiest dragon. Like I said, I've got pretty much every single dragon except the ones in PvP and a couple of new ones that just dropped. And I got one of the newer ones actually. Oh, nice. An aura? Nice. What was it? In aura is which one is that? Let me look at my dragons for a second. In aura is what? So I can go to show all. Nope, I don't need that one. Chaotic Vault. I'm looking for Battle Arena. That's that one. Birds of Paradise. No, I don't have that. I don't have the last one of that. Event. No. Event. I'm missing that one. Pachyderm. That's the only one I'm missing there. But let me see. Let me have a look. You're talking about dragons. So I'm going to try to figure out exactly which one that is. If I do have to start out pieces. Nope. These are two that is actually found in the world's map. Let me see here. And then Ancient Dragons. Yeah, that's the two I'm missing right there. So that's the four I'm missing. Though I did two. One of them is actually PvP, but it actually counts it as two. I don't know why it does, but it counts as one as the Crucible. It also counts as one as PvP. So it does double, but it doesn't give you the double mastery though. Sadly, pretty much. Yeah, Dragon coins, as I said before. Um, um, basically, what I normally do, I go for the dragons because it gives me that much more PR. I don't look for. I don't mind getting the small mounts, but it takes a lot of small mounts just to get 2 PR because of the level. People will be like, "Oh my God, you're missing mastery." No, I'm not really missing mastery. It just I'm not going for the small stuff right now. I'm looking for the bigger stuff now. I do go for the PvP stuff from time to time, and I've got most of it there. So you understand exactly where I'm to in the world, and so on and so forth. So let me get back to the Crucible, and I'll be able to show exactly. Now, this is not a bragging thing or anything like that, but when it comes to like getting small mastery, you see how what my explanation is of basically not worrying about it because eventually you'll get the small mastery. The big mastery, like the dragon and stuff like that, will take you a bit of time. Now, the easiest way to get this one is do the quest on this side right here. Earn one Bomber Royale coin every day, and you get the fragments. You get the fragments from doing that. Now, basically, right now I've got one, and two, a three, a four, and a five. That's the small ones, but I'm actually working more towards this. I've got 22 fragments right now, but I will be basically still working on the smaller stuff over time and doing all that. So I'm almost finished this update to a point. Right. But see, you got to remember, the bomb mount is only 50 mastery. But I looked after all the small stuff that basically they can be carried over 50 mastery. Like, I mean, if it costs me like 50 Bomber Royale coins, I'll take the 50 before I take the 200 because then I can still have the mastery to push my character up just a little bit more in mastery. But you got to remember, after 500, there is no benefit to it. After 500 mastery, you don't get no more stats or nothing like that. You just get cosmetics, and you basically you get the naming right in the game itself as being the highest player at that point. If you really wanted to go for that, but you never really benefit beyond the 500 mastery. It's too bad they didn't actually continue on with that. Like I said, it made like about half, well, a little bit more than halfway or whatever. But you got to remember, your mastery goes up to 1,000 anyway. So, like I said, 500 would be exactly about half. So, yeah. So it's not too bad in that direction. But I wish they did continue on with the stats because that would actually help quite a bit. But, it's way to just develop this game and so on and so forth. And this game is a lot of fun to play. Like, I mean, I love playing this game because it's good. Because think of it this way: I'm one person. Like I said, to let you guys know, right now, like I said, I've got severe ADD and ADHD, and you won't be able to tell it by me speaking. But like, I mean, I could deal with the public, but like I said, if someone gets in my face, it's not such a good thing. But like I said, I tried to basically use games and stuff like that as a go between, so I can have better control. And this is why I picked up Trove. This is why I play Minecraft because they're not necessarily stressful games. A lot of times, like I said, when I did play, I was good with shooter games too, but I found I was getting too frustrated and I was losing my cool too much and I could never do that. I basically life is basically too short to keep on getting angry and stuff over something that is so kind of stupid in a way. Like I'm not saying gaming or anything is stupid, but I'm saying it's just like yeah. So this is exactly why I play these games because it's a lot more calming effect. And like I said, I enjoy games. Like I mean, I'll play any type of game that's out there. But like I said, certain ones I only can play for a short period of time. Certain ones I can play for hours. And this game itself, only for the game crashes and stuff on the streams, I could basically play this game forever and ever and ever because there's so much stuff to do in this game. Like, I mean, you customize your character the way you, whichever way you want to. It's not one cut and paste direction that you can play in. Like I said, you can customize your gems, and you can go make yourself do a little bit less damage, a little bit more damage, a little bit less HP, a little bit more HP to make yourself into a tank. There is so much customizability in this game. It looks like a simple cartoonish game, but it's more than that. Like, I mean, it's basically if you're basically getting frustrated with every other game and you still want to have a game, this is a game I would recommend. Yeah, but I would not want to start all over again. That's too many years, to be honest. Because I got a lot of years playing on here. But I made a lot of friends on here. I made some frenemies too at the same time because they're more into the competition and I'm not, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, how can I say it? It's kind of like half and half. So, Master Prestige. Yeah, that'd be funny. Kind of like a Call of Duty type of thing in there. Yeah, that would be absolutely. Oh, actually, I do have a Minecraft mod for zombies. It's kind of fun actually. Like I said, I would love to be able to play that together with you guys. Now, I can get it on Dragon's combination. Yeah. I would love to see in this game, which you don't have, it's Dragon PvP. But that concept, you got like the different ones, different dragons and stuff. It would almost go back to the old PvP system, where you actually got like the pirate captain would be one of the most powerful characters, and then you got everybody else just a little bit get lucky with getting the shots off and everything else. So that's what I'd like to be able to see, but in a dragon type, that would be absolutely awesome. But I do not know what size of a map they would need to be because you got to remember you'd be flying around a lot. So I mean, there's a lot of concepts that they can actually put in this game, but they don't do that concepts for some odd reason. And a lot of stuff that ends up in the PTS servers doesn't make it. A lot of stuff gets cut and paste gone. So, like, I mean, I seen some of the concepts from PTS, and I was like, oh my god, I would love to see this. And then I was like, sorry, we cannot do this. I'm like, oh crap. I said, why the heck can you not do this? They said because it would take that much more time to fully develop it. Basically, what they're saying is, time you implemented like the reward system, time you implemented stuff like that, you would actually spend that much more time trying to do that. But it would still be quite an interesting thing to do because, like I said, it'll be definitely different. And also be able to utilize a little bit more stuff in the game too, because there's a lot of stuff that's not utilized correctly or not at all in the game. Like when you actually build something in the game itself, and you look at the stuff that's built, there is, like I said, okay, you've got like Minecraft that has like the redstone and everything else, but imagine putting in redstone into Trove, like just to make it a little bit more customizability. So you can basically learn how to do the electrical and stuff like that. Because you do have, however, there is a story mode. There is a story mode, but it's not. It's all a separate game. But I know what you're talking about. You just do a quest, you level up and do that stuff. Yeah, that would actually be another concept too. But that's more of a RPG type of thing. That is not an MMO type of thing. Like, yes, I know there's like Final Fantasy Online. You got all the other different types of games. But, yeah. Well, okay, but think of it this way. Okay, you do have a story mode as of such, I just mentioned. But even even all the online games, even if you got story mode, okay, when you're playing GTA, okay, you've got GTA, you got your story mode and stuff like that, but look how short it is. It's very short. It's only about 50 hours long. If you take away all the little side quests and stuff, it's only about 50 hours long. So the thing is, with trying to tell a story with online games, it's really hard to do. You know why? Because the game changes so much. But I would love to see something like that. That would be awesome, dude. Like in that direction. And it'll be a concept, but that concept would be, I really don't know how they would implement it, to be exact. Because, okay, you've got really a story starting off about the sun and moon. Like, I mean, I mentioned about the concept of the sun and moon. I was competing against each other in the real world of the sky. Now, that's why they're always constantly fighting. You'll never see two of them at the same time in the sky. So, think about it this way. Yeah, and that too. But I think it would be making it too easy because, yeah. But I do agree with you on that, though. But I would like to see some of the concepts in this game because some of the concepts can be implemented in this game so many different ways, and there's so many great ideas out there. And like I said, the devs does not listen at all. They listen to like a bee putting in a stick or a new weapon or something like that, but they don't listen to what, like I said, the other concepts. Because it's all and it's not that they don't listen. It's just some of those concepts are a lot of work. Like I mean, you gotta remember when you first came up with this game, you like I said, you spent over 2 years developing this game. You might not think that, but like I mean, when it comes to it, and it doesn't seem like it because of the graphics, but to actually having every single placement, every single portal, every single thing that's laid out. Even when they first started, like I said, with the old hub, if you can remember the staircase with all the portals, even though it used to crash a little bit more than what it does now, but it still was the concept of the game itself that made a great huge difference. And it made a great huge splash. And the thing is, I would love to see that type of concept, but how much programming would they have to do? That is the problem. So think of it this way: the program that would they have to do, and how many years of development would they have to do just to get the basic idea and to put it into the game, so it can actually be implemented directly into the game, or even have as a side quest. Like I mean, I would love to have it to where they have seasons. I mean, not the way they got it done, but have seasons kind of like what they got done in Diablo 3. You get a certain special item for that one season, not just the events. I'm not talking about those. Well, no, that would actually, no, that will be, no. You never need PvP in this game. Not like that. That's why you got Bomber Royale. You got PvP and stuff like that separated. So if you choose not to have PvP, you could go along and do that. And do it that way. But, like, I mean, just to have PvP, no. It would actually ruin the reputation of this game. I can't say it would actually... Yes, well, I will say they used to have a lot in this game. But I never known, even though I've been playing this for years, I never known it. Oh, I know why. I know what you're talking about. Yes. They were going to implement PvP on the PTS server, but it never went through. Because people will be like, why in the heck am I going to be, like I said, basically grinding with people, and all of a sudden I get killed, and I get teleported back. And when you get teleported back, you'll be killing people at the spawn. So what would be the point of it? That means you'd be spawn camping constantly just to kill people if you are in the PvP mode or a PvP idea. Well, it's worth it to a point. Depends on what you mean by worth it. Like, I mean, you can buy the mounts and stuff and try to get extra mastery, but you don't have to spend not 1 cent in the game, though. Like, I mean, you can get your 500 mastery and stuff like that very easy. The most mastery out there right now to collect as a basically a non-pay-to-play player is 620 masteries. The highest you're going to get. That is a free-to-play player. Anyone is pay to win, or as they say, pay to win, but you don't win nothing in Trove. Like I said, there's no point of actually saying you're paying to win, because the only people that wins in this game itself is the devs. Because, like I said, it's just one of those things. It's like if you're going along, because there is a ranking system to a point, but there's no point system. Like in Call of Duty and stuff, there's a point system, there's a ranking system, there's a bunch of things. But Trove doesn't have that. And in one way, I'm glad it doesn't, because it basically, I think it would just ruin the game. But I mean, that's just own a personal opinion. But I'm glad that Trove is the way it is, because it's a lot of fun to play, and a lot of fun to basically even play with people and even helping people out, and so on and so forth. So that's, like I said, a great big huge plus if you look at it. So that's exactly, like I said, why another reason why I play this, because of helping people to learn and teach them how to play these type of games, because there's going to be a lot of other games like this. Because there are, like I said, it started off with Fantasy Star and stuff like that back in 1999 and 2001. There was a couple of extra games before Fantasy Star and so on and so forth, but they're mostly 100% online, like Trove is. But like, I mean, then you've got like Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that gave a different kind of concept and stuff to games. So there's a lot of gaming history behind that. And there's a lot of different kind of concepts as well. So you can basically look at exactly this. Basically, it depends on what type of gamer you are and what type of game you want to play. Basically, I play a lot of RPGs and MMOs just because I find I don't mind the grind. I don't mind spending time into them, and I don't mind doing it that way. But some people get bored with the grind, and some people just don't like the grinding games. But I also like the replay value. I could come back, I could take a break from this for 2 or 3 years and come back and probably buy half the stuff that I missed if I get the flux. Or if I missed an event or something like that, I'll be like, oh, darn, I missed this event, I missed this and this. But a lot of that stuff rolls around again. But it might take you a year to come back, but it's what it is. Like, I mean, there's nothing, like, I mean, only for the stuff that's sold in the market or in the store, like those packs, is the only thing that doesn't, everything else doesn't disappear. You just got to wait for it to roll around again. And that's exactly how that works. So, yeah, it's a little different concept completely. But I understand where you come from. I would love to see some really good concepts. Like, I mean, everybody's got a different concept for this game and a different gameplay as well. But some of that stuff, I would love to see the devs and stuff to take it and put it right back into the game, just to make this game a lot more. But the only thing is, it's all to do with the engine. If the graphics engine can actually handle it, like the engine right now is basically only for about 45 to 50% stable. If you start adding more stuff to it, it's like adding more stuff to Minecraft and the more stuff you add to it, the more lag you get, and that's another big problem too. So, like, I mean, I don't know. It's like, I mean, there's a lot of concepts out there. There's a lot of good concepts. There's a lot of good ideas, but a lot of stuff just don't make it from the cutting floor. But like I said, I love listening to people's ideas because of the fact that, hey, I like to see some of them too. Like, I mean, there's a lot of other things too in this game that can be. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream here, of course. I'm just going to say a good night, a good afternoon, and good day to you guys. Peace out for now, and hopefully better catch you on the next one. Have fun, guys, and happy troving.